Alright, so here is the most affordable smartphone in the world with 90 Hz refresh rate, the Tecno Spark 7P. It will cost you $155 to buy this phone. That's approximately 60,900 naira. I'm yet to see any other smartphone with 90 Hz refresh rate that is cheaper than this. Maybe if you know anyone, you can tell me in the comment section below. But for now, it is what it is. The most budget-friendly smartphone in the market with 90 Hz refresh rate is the Tecno Spark 7P. The truth is that this smartphone is not made for everyone. The Spark 7P was made for those who are looking for value but are not ready to spend above 60,000 naira. Oh yeah, make we unbox the smartphone to see what's there inside. Nothing really special, just the smartphone, the charger, the micro USB cable, the paperwork and the earpiece. The body build of the smartphone is made of plastic and the front display is 6.82 inches with 720p IPS LCD panel. The bottom is where you have the primary speaker, the mouthpiece, the 3.5mm jack and the micro USB charging ports. On the right hand side you have the volume and power buttons, while the left side housed the SIM tray. The top has nothing at all. The Tecno Spark 7P is available in 4GB of RAM plus 64GB of storage or 4GB of RAM plus 128GB of storage. You can also expand it via a micro SD card. For those who are interested in Tecno Spark 7P, here are 5 key notes to pay attention to before you buy. First, the smartphone is powered by the MediaTek Helio G70 chipset. It is a chipset with an octa-core processor, which can handle some games with intensive graphics very well. That also translates to the smooth transition between basic applications. So the smartphone can play PUBG, Call of Duty and other heavy games. However, there is a limit to how fast this smartphone can perform, and that is because of the RAM size. So how fast and how slow the smartphone performs depends on the number of heavy applications you install on the smartphone. Another highlight of the smartphone is the 90 Hz refresh rate. Higher refresh rate screen is the present and the future. 60 Hz screen is gradually going into extinction. So a time will come, all smartphones will be having 90 Hz refresh rate. And if you have a smartphone of 60 Hz refresh rate, it becomes obsolete. So Tecno realized this, and despite this Spark 7P being a budget entry mid-range smartphone, they fixed in the 90 Hz refresh rate, which is commendable. So what is the advantage of the 90 Hz refresh rate? It gives you smoother experience and scrolling the screen becomes more responsive. Although you get to notice the 90 Hz refresh rate even more when you are playing games that support 90 Hz refresh rate. Thirdly, if you pay attention to the camera, the rear camera consists of 16 megapixel primary lens that can do what it can do. It would have been better if they had used 48 megapixel lens. However, the 16 megapixel can still record video in 1080p resolution and also make a slow-mo video. When it comes to photography, that is taking of pictures, the rear camera is sustainable. There's an autofocus that assists and enable your photos to be crisp and clear. The night mode is cool, but using flashlight at night when taking picture is better. Like my boss would say, if you know how to cross your T's and dot your I's, you can manage the camera on the Tecno Spark 7P. As for the battery life, it is excellent, strong and lasting. By strong, I mean when fully charged to 100%, the smartphone can last you for 2 days if you are a heavy user. That means a light user can even spend longer time on the smartphone. The last thing to pay attention to is the software. The Spark 7P runs Android 11 out of the box, which is a very good upgrade from Tecno. But it will remain like that till eternity because Tecno is not promising any upgrade to Android 12 on this smartphone. And you need regular software updates to make your smartphone perform better over time. Now, there are certain things Tecno need to fix on this smartphone, like the charging port should go to USB Type-C, and also the speakers are not of quality, so Tecno should fix this on the forthcoming Spark 8. And also the display is 720, so we appreciate more if it's a full HD plus resolution. And so many things turn into fix. Even the camera, 48 megapixel would be better. But here's something you need to know. Tecno wants this smartphone to be a budget phone for everyone to who is interested in 90 refresh rate to be able to acquire it. So had Tecno improved so many things on this smartphone, the smartphone would be more expensive than this. So Tecno wants you to think of the Tecno Spark 7P in the areas of gaming chipset LG70 and also the screen refresh rate being 90 Hz refresh rate. And for those who love long battery life smartphone, the battery is also very okay. But if you are a camera freak and you want a good camera smartphone, then you should buy a Tecno Camera 17. They are made for camera, photography and videography. But for now, the Tecno Spark 7P, it is what it is. The most affordable 90 Hz refresh rate. If you want that and if you are okay with the G70 chipset for gaming, then you should go for a Tecno Spark 7P. Alright, tell me what you think about this smartphone. Drop your opinion in the comment section, and also remember to hit the subscribe button and turn on the post bell. You can also follow me on social media, Twitter, Instagram and Facebook via the link below in the description. Just click it and follow me straight up. Alright, thanks for watching. It's my idea and I'll see you soon in my next one.